Good evening. For those of you that don't know, my name is Wade Shelton, and I've been a member of your Black Tie Planning Committee for the past 3 years. And tonight, I have the greatest honor and privilege of introducing our keynote speaker, the Reverend Michael Piazza. I could stand up here and tell you that Reverend Piazza is a native of Georgia and has served in the ministry for over 3 decades, serving churches in Florida, Georgia, Oklahoma, and Texas. But there's more to him than that. I could tell you that he holds a bachelor's degree from Valdosta State College and a master's of divinity degree from Chandler School of Theology at Emory University in Atlanta. But there's more to him than that. I could tell you that he has served as senior pastor and now currently the dean of the Cathedral of Hope in Dallas, Texas, where membership was roughly a few hundred when he started to nearly 4,000 as of today. But there is more to him than that. And for those of you that really want to know, I could tell you that Advocate Magazine has named Reverend Piazza as one of the most influential people in the gay and lesbian movement. But there's more to him than that. And that is what I would like to tell you. I first heard Reverend Piazza January of 1995. I was in Dallas for a United Methodist Youth Pastors Conference. A good friend of mine had just moved to Dallas and attended Cathedral of Hope and told me that when I was in town for the conference that I needed to go to the church with him and hear this man called Reverend Piazza. Knowing only his name and the name of the church, I agreed to attend one of the morning services. As services started, and more importantly, as Reverend Mike started to preach, and I heard the things he was saying, I kept looking over at my friend, giving him a look of a deer caught in headlights, thinking to myself, what have you got me listening to? At that time, being a recovering, independent, fundamentalist Baptist, but a Methodist youth pastor, I couldn't but help to think to myself, oh dear God, if I wasn't going to hell for being gay, I certainly was going to go there now for listening to a man of such radical beliefs. But the one comforting thought that I kept having was, at least I wasn't Catholic. And the reason I say that was because I knew as soon as I walked out and dipped my hands into the holy water, I would start to burn. But what that radical message was, I will tell you. It was this simple. I am a gay man, and God loves me, and there's nothing I can do about it. For the first time in my life, to sit in a church and hear that I was loved, even though I was a homo, I didn't know what to think or how to react. Now, for those of you that are starting to worry that you just bought a $75 ticket to a church service, don't worry. What you have done is come out on an evening into an event of where you will see and hear that there is much more to Reverend Michael Piazza, and that there is much more to you and what you bring to this community. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I introduce to you a man of humility, of grace, passion, and excitement, a man that is a pastor, a friend, and a family member. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the Reverend Michael Piazza.